Dear students, in our day-to-day life, we can see a lot of pattern. For example, Rohan's salary for first year be rupees 12,000 and he will be given rupees 500 increment every year. So for second year, his salary will be rupees 12,500 and for third year, his salary will be rupees 13,000. So what we see here, a specific pattern is followed between Rohan's salary. That is, the difference between consecutive years salary of Rohan is constant. Such a sequence is called arithmetic progression. So, an arithmetic progression is a sequence in which each term differs by its preceding term by a constant. It is also abbreviated as AP and the common difference is denoted by symbol D. For example, if we suppose an AP as 13, 18 and 23, so we can here see that the common difference is constant. 18 minus 13 5, 23 minus 18 is also 5. So these terms are in AP. Here the first term is denoted by symbol A is equal to 13 and common difference is obtained by subtracting second term from first term or by third term to second term. So the common difference is 5. Now let us take some questions. Question is, check whether the following forms an AP or not. This can be easily checked by finding the common difference. If the common difference throughout remain constant, then the terms are in AP. Now for the first part, we can see that the common difference, that is A2 minus A1, is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Third term minus second term, that is 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. Since the common difference not remains constant, A2 minus A1 is not equal to A3 minus A2, that means the terms are not in AP. Now for the second part. In second part, the terms are under root 2, under root 8, under root 18 and under root 32. So root 2 is the first term. Now under root 8 can be written as 2 under root 2. Under root 18 can be written as 3 under root 2. Under root 32 can be written as 4 under root 2. Now again find the common difference. A2 minus A1, that is 2 under root 2 minus root 2 is root 2. Now A3 minus A2, that is 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2, again root 2. Since in this case A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2, so the common difference remains constant. It means these terms are in AP and these terms are not in AP. We are going to find the general expression for nth term of an AP. Let us suppose an AP starts from first term as A and with a common difference of D, its second term will be A plus D, third term will be A plus 2D and fourth term will be A plus 3D. So we can write as the first term A1 as A, second term A2 as A plus D, that is 1D we can also write, third term is A plus 2D and fourth term is A plus 3D. So what we can see here, that coefficient of D is always less than the term which we have to find. So in a similar way, if we want to find the nth term, then we can say that the coefficient of D is less than that particular term. So n minus 1 into D. So this is the general expression for nth term of an AP. Let's discuss some questions based on general expression of nth term. In this question, we have to find the 20th term for the given AP 10, 7, 4. Here, the first term is 10 and the common difference is constant throughout. So common difference D is obtained by second term minus first term, that is 7 minus 10. So common difference is minus 3. Now we all know that the general expression of nth term an is A plus n minus 1 into D. Here we have to find 20th term, so n equal to 20. Putting n equal to 20, we get A20 is A means 10 plus n minus 1 means 20 minus 1, D means minus 3. So 10, 20 minus 1, 19, 19 into 3 minus 57. So 10 minus 57 is minus 47. So 20th term of the given AP is minus 47. Next question, we have to find which term of the AP 3, 8, 13 is 78. Here we have to find the position of the term. So A is equal to 3 and common difference again same throughout. So 8 second term minus first term, that is 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. And the last term is 78. That means an is 78. So the value of an is 78. Now using the general expression, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by t. So an is 78, a means 3 plus n minus 1, common difference is 5. Now just transpose plus 3 to this side. So 78 minus 3 is 75 is equal to n minus 1 multiplied by 5. Now multiply 5 comes in left hand side, divide. So 75 divided by 5, 15 is equal to n minus 1. Now we can conclude that n is equal to 15 plus 1, that is 16. So we can say that the 16th term of given AP is 78. In next topic, we have to find the expression for the sum of first n terms of an AP. Let the sum of first n terms of AP is represented by symbol Sn and is equal to a plus d, a plus 2d, and so on, last term plus an. Now if we try to reverse the order, the last term becomes the first term, and the first term becomes the last term, and the plus d become minus d. So what will it be? The same AP can be written as Sn is equal to an plus an minus d plus an minus 2d, and the last term become a. Now add these two. By adding Sn, it is 2 times of Sn. Now a plus an, then after d and d cancel out, again it is a plus an, then again 2d cancel out, again it is a plus an, and then in the similar way it comes n times. So 2 times of Sn is n times of a plus an. So Sn is equal to n by 2 in bracket a plus an. So this is the general formula for sum of n terms of an AP. Now we know that the sum of n terms of an AP is n by 2 in bracket a plus an. Now the nth term of an AP is a plus n minus 1 into d. So put in the value of nth term, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula of sum of n terms can be also written as n by 2. A plus a means 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the expression for sum of n terms of an AP. Let us discuss some questions based on expression of sum of n terms of an AP. In this question, we have to find the sum of 10 terms of an AP. The AP is 2, 7, 12 and 17. Here we have to find the sum of 10 terms. So first we have to write n is equal to 10. So AP starts from 2, that means the first term is 2. And the common difference is again constant throughout. So common difference d is second term minus first term, that is 7 minus 2 is 5. So common difference d is equal to 5. Now again using the formula for sum of n terms of AP, Sn is equal to n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now put the value. N is 10, so 10 by 2. 2a means 2 into a means 2 plus n minus 1 means 10 minus 1, that is 9. D means 5. So 10 by 2 means 5. 2 into 2, that is 4. 9 into 5, 45. 45 plus 4, that is 49. So 5 into 49 is 245. So we can say that the sum of 10 terms of an AP is 245. So this will be our answer. In next question, we have to find the sum of given AP. The terms are 7, 10 and a half, 14, and the last term is 84. So first we have to write the given terms, that is a is equal to means first term 7, last term an is 84, and common difference is obtained by subtracting first term from second term. So 10 and a half minus 7, we can easily find out, that is 7 by 2. So the common difference is 7 by 2. So an is given. So first use the expression for nth term. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now an is 84. So 84 is equal to a is 7 plus n minus 1. Value of d is 7 by 2. Now plus 7 come to this side, 84 minus 7, that is 77, is equal to n minus 1 multiplied by 7 by 2. Now 77 into 2 by 7. Now 7 by 2 come to this side, become 2 by 7 is equal to n minus 1. Now cancel out, 22 is equal to n minus 1. So n is equal to 23. Now we obtain n as 23, first term as 7 and the last term as 84. Now using the formula for sum of n terms, Sn is equal to n by 2 in bracket a plus an. Now putting value, n means 23 by 2, a means 7, an means 84. So 23 by 2 multiplied by 84 plus 7, that is 91. Now 23 into 91 is 2093 divided by 2. And after dividing, 1046 whole 1 by 2. So this is the sum of the given terms of an AP. In next question, we have to show that A1, A2, A3 forms an AP whose nth term is 3 plus 4n, and also we have to find the sum of 15 terms. Here the expression for nth term is 3 plus 4n. Now putting n equal to 1. A1 is 3 plus 4 into 1, that is, so first term is 7. Now putting n equal to 2. A2 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 2, that is 4 into 2, 8, 8 plus 3, 11. So a second term is 11. Now putting n equal to 3, A3 is 3 plus 4 into 3, 4 into 3, 12, 12 plus 3, 15. So third term is 15. Now here we can see that the difference of A2 minus A1 is same as A3 minus A2, which is 4. So the given terms are in AP. Yes, they are in AP. Now the first part is done. Now in second part, we have to also find the sum of 15 terms. Now try to find out the sum of 15 terms using the formula of sum of n terms of an AP. Sn is n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. Now we have to find the sum of 15 terms, that means n is equal to 15. 2a. So first term is 7 plus n minus 1 means 15 minus 1, that is 14. D is 4. Now 15 by 2 into 2 into 7, 14. 14 into 4, 56. 14 plus 56, that is 70. Now 2 say cancel out, that is 35. 15 into 35 is 525. So the sum of 15 terms of an AP is, the given AP is 525. Students, hope you all are now able to solve questions of AP using these formulas. Thank you.